Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Lokeshwari.
Ma'am, sir,
Are
I've
we
joined.
online?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
we online?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yet.
Hello,
Good evening,
Dinesh.
sir.
Very good evening. Unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, Dinesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for joining us in this final day of the 5 days national level advanced FDP. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure, ma'am. Pleasure. Yes.
Can we wait for a couple of minutes for the other participants who are just getting inside the meet?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Lokeshwari, we can start.
Yes, ma'am. Gokula Priya?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to all the enthusiastic faculty members, scholars, and students gathered this evening with a vision of continuous development in the research domain. I'm Gokula Priya, first year MBA student, School of Management, Dwaraka Das Goverdhan Das Vaishnav College. Nice to meet you all again on the final day of 5 days national level advanced faculty development program on the topic Emerging Research Trends in Management, which will guide the faculty members, researchers, and scholars to thrive and enhance their teaching and research skills, develop the flair reading and critiquing research articles, and draw better conclusion from the analysis. We sincerely welcome our Secretary, Sri Ashok Kumar Mudra, our Principal, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu, and our Director, Dr. U. Amaleshwari, and participants all across the nation. The research title for today is Market Basket Analysis Using R, Learning from Basics to Graphics, Basics of Survival Analysis in R by Dr. Dinesh Babu, who has completed his MBA from ICFAI Business School in Hyderabad and his PhD from BITS Pilani, Management Science, and is currently the managing director of Brainswig Edutech Private Limited. He has won second position in Tata Challenge event in IIT Madras, won first position in paper presentation titles India Vision 2020 in CAG Delhi. He is also the winner of National Level Data Premier League conducted by Latent View Analytics. He has organized TIE ISB Connect event conducted by Indian School of Business and is also the organizer of Asian Foundation 10-kilometer rally event in Hyderabad. Dr. Dinesh has acquired SQL certification from Microsoft Corporation and certification for cloud computing from NIIT Limited, India. He has been awarded the Certificate of Achievement for the successful completion of Google Analytics certification. We thank you for accepting our invite to join us today for this session, sir. I kindly request all the audience to mute the mic and turn on your videos. If you face any technical issues or if you have any queries during the session, please note them down in the chat box as per request of the resource person. Now the platform is open for session, sir.
Yes. So thank you for a detailed introduction about myself. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Amaleshwari, ma'am, for giving the opportunity to deliver the session on market basket analysis and the introduction about the R and the graphics specs. Okay. So let me start with the basics of R. Then let's move on to the market basket analysis. So before starting this session, so according to you, what do you mean by R? So why the software name called R? R is the one of the programming language which is very much helps to do the data analysis in the large volume of data in various domains. So hope you heard about the R software. So why the software name called R?
Dear participants, you can unmute yourselves and then you can go ahead if you are aware of the answers.
Okay, fine. So we'll discuss in detail. So in this session, what is R, why are the different flavors of R, and the different packages involved in the R, which is specifically used for business analytics and various domain to analyze the big data aspects we will discuss. So R is, as I already said, R is a programming language which is specifically used for data analysis of large volume of data. The programming name called R, why it is called R? The reason is the person who developed the programming language, the first letter of the name is call it as R software. The person who developed the programming language, the name is Rick Becker, Robert John, and the Ross. These are all the three persons developed this programming language in the Bell laboratory. The first letter of their name coined as R software. Okay, so R is a one of the powerful tool in today's scenario, in today's business. Every domain generating the large volume of data. Do you think the statistical analysis, the normal statistics and the software helps to analyze the big data? So it is very difficult. It takes a lot of time to analyze the data. But when it comes to the analytical tools like R or Tableau, these are all the analytical tool with the easier way we can able to analyze the large volume of data. I will show you some of the examples in the upcoming slides. You will understand better. So we are going R. The main reason is why we are going for R. The main reason is it helps to analyze the large volume of data. It helps to analyze the big data. We can able to analyze the big data, and it is a open source. Anyone, anytime, anywhere, they can download the software easily. There is no license required. It is a free software. It is a open source, and it is a versatile software, which means it support multiple operating system like Mac, Windows, Linux, like various operating system it supports. And it is a customizable software based on the business requirements. We can customize our code based on the problems, based on the business problem, based on the data. We can customize our code and we can execute as per our requirement. And R is as I already said, R is one of the powerful tool to analyze the large volume of data. The main reason, the most important reason why we are using R means to handle the big data. We can able to analyze the large volume of data. Some extent we can analyze the data in Excel or even in the software, but when we have large volume of data, because nowadays we are generating so much data in around 5 to 7 years back and all, if you buy 1 GB data, we can use 1 week in our mobile. But nowadays 1 GB is not sufficient for 1 day also. That much data we are generating. If that is the case, normal statistics or software will not support. We need powerful tool. That's why we go for R. Okay, R is very much helpful to analyze the large volume of data. The top companies already implemented the R software to analyze the large volume of data in the real-time business, like Facebook, Google, Twitter, LinkedIn. So the top companies are using nowadays R programming. R is the highest paid IT skills. If we know the R, it is a very good demand in the market.
There are no exceptions. In education today, recognized top 50 effective principles across India.
Okay, so how to install R? How to install R in your system? I will tell you. So there are two ways we can install. One is R console, another is R studio. R console means it is like a notepad. We can install and execute the code. I will share the link also how to download. And it is a normal way. If you click next, you will get installed. It is a easier way. And R Studio is another software. R Studio is a IDE for R software. Every programming language, they have their own IDE. So you know what is the IDE for .NET? IDE for Java? Any idea? What is the IDE for a .NET or Java? IDE means integrated development environment, where we can write the code, execute the code, debug the code, compile the code. All these we can perform in the IDE. Have you heard about Eclipse, NetBeans? One minute. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the for Java, the IDE for Java is NetBeans and Eclipse. The IDE for .NET is, any idea what is the IDE for .NET? Any thoughts on this? So the IDE for .NET is Visual Studio. So likewise, for our programming, the IDE for our programming is RStudio. As I already said, the IDE means Integrated Development Environment, where we can write the code. IDE is very much helpful to write the code, compile the code, debug the code, execute the code. All these actions we can perform in the IDE. Okay, so let me show you how this RStudio IDE looks. So this is the way you will find the RStudio. There are different windows in the RStudio, like script window, environment window, history window, files and plots, packages, console, help window. These are all the different windows in the RStudio. The first one is script window. The script window is mainly used to write the code. If you want to write the code, we can write it in the script window. And the environment window is used to load the list of variables. The list of variables, we can store it in the environment window. History window, the past commands, the past historical commands. So whatever commands we executed, that we can see it in the history window. History window to see the past commands. So history window to see the past commands, whatever code we already executed, that we can see it in the history window. And the console window is used to print the result or output. We can print the output in the console window. And there are different tabs like files tab, plots, packages, and the help tab. The files tab is used to list out the files in our directory, and the plots tab is used to visualize the a diagram. If you want to visualize the pictorial form, we can get it in the plots tab. Packages tab is mainly used to list out the what are all the packages already installed, that we can look into the packages tab. Help tab is when we go for help tab is to get any assistance if we require any assistance in terms of some syntax or error. If you are getting any error when we are executing the code, we can get it in the help window, help tab. So these are all the different tabs in the RStudio. So the packages tab is mainly used to list out the packages, and the plots tab is to visualize the diagram. When we want to visualize the diagram, we use the plots tab. And the tools tab is to set the directory. So these are all the different windows in the RStudio. Let me show you how the RStudio looks like. So this is the cloud environment, the R cloud environment, where we can, the same way how the RStudio looks, the same way we can find it here. So let me share the link how to get into this R cloud. So here is the place where you can create the account, sign up. You can enter your email ID, password, the user credential. You can just sign up, and once you sign up with this user credential, we can log in into this application. Also, let me share the link how to get into this page. I just sent you the link in the chat. So you can find, and so this is the way it looks, the R Studio software. It is hosted in the cloud. So whatever we are executing the code, it is auto saved. So we no need to save separately. Whatever code we are going to execute, it will be saved, auto saved. And so these are all the different windows, as I already explained. So you can see the script window. Script window is mainly used to write the code. For example, my string equal to, here we can use a lesser than or equal to or equal sign. My string equal to welcome to the session, then print off. See why we are using this R Studio means, as I already said, right? This is the IDE for our software. So if I write print, so we can see the IntelliSense. These are all the IntelliSense. So if we write some 2 to 3 letters, if we type, we can get the relevant functions in the R. We can get it. So it is easy way to type the code. So my string. So let me execute the code. In the R programming, we need to execute the code one by one line. So my string equal to welcome to the session. So let me execute. If I click run, so this code gets executed, and also we can see the my string is a variable. In this variable, there is a value stored as welcome to the session. So this is stored in the environment window. And if I run the second line, print of my string, so it's print the result. So the result is welcome to the session. In the my string, we can see this, the value. Okay. And in the history window also, we can see the command. Whatever command we are executing, that we can see it in the history window. Okay. So the script window is mainly used to write the code, and the console window to print the result. And the environment window is used to store the variables, and history window to see the past commands. Okay. And the connection window, connection tab, which is used to integrate the SQL or other database. Okay, and the tutorial for assisting, getting any assistance requires. Files tab, we can upload the file and do the analysis. I will show you. And plots tab is to visualize the data. And the packages, what are all the packages are installed, that we can see it in the package tab. Help tab to require, if you require any assistance, we can get it in the help tab. So these are all the different windows in the R Studio. Also, we need to know the directory setting. Directory means what? What is meant by directory? Directory means the path. For example, So if the person wants to send the letter to you, so we need to provide the address. Then only the respective document will reach out to you. Likewise, if we want to uh, analyze the data, if we want to analyze the data inside the file, we need to refer that file. Where the file exactly? We need to refer the location or the path of the file in your system. For example, in your system, there is a file name called um, the data analytics. Okay, data analytics.xlsx. There are the same file name is in your system. In the 5 places are there. The file name remains same, but inside the content is different. So if you want to load the business data analytics.xlsx, if you want to load, the system gets confused. So there are 5 files are there. Which file you want to load? So to avoid that, we need to define the directory, or we need to define the path. So to define the path, the function name is setwd. Setwd is a function name to define the directory. Setwd means set working directory. So we need to pass the argument. We need to open and close the parenthesis. Inside, we need to pass as a string. The respective file location, the file is in which location. We need to define the path here. So there are 2 ways we can define the path. One is we can separate one location to another location separated by single forward slash. We can use a single forward slash, or we can use the double backward slash. We can use a single forward or double backward slash. Okay, either any one of the method we can use to define the path. If we use single backward slash, it will not accept. Or if you use a the forward slash, it won't accept. So we need to define single forward or double backward slash to define the path. And also, as I already said, the R is a powerful tool for the big data analysis. When we want to analyze a large volume of data, it is easy to analyze in the R programming. So how it is possible? The main reason is, in this R programming, there are a lot of inbuilt libraries are available, inbuilt packages. More than 5,000 packages are available in the R programming, which is specifically related to the data analytics and different aspects of business domains. Okay, we can do the financial analytics, marketing analytics, and HR analytics, supply chain analytics, banking analytics, like various aspects we can do the analysis. So all these we can achieve with the help of the packages. The R programming has a number of inbuilt powerful packages are there. With the help of that packages, we can analyze the large volume of data. The people who don't have any programming background also, they can learn the R software easily, because it is not like Java or .NET. We don't require hundreds or thousand lines code we need to write and execute the code. So we just import the package and execute the code. It is very easy to perform. The large volume of data also we can execute with the minimal number of lines. Minimal number of lines of code we can execute. The people who don't have any programming background, they can learn the software easily. So how to install the packages? we can install the packages by using this functions. That is install dot packages, open and close parenthesis. We need to keep it in the double quotes. Install dot packages SQL df. SQL df is a package name. Okay, so install dot packages, we need to provide the open and close parenthesis, and we can give the package name. Whichever package name you want to install, you can use. Install dot packages SQL df. Okay, this is the way we can install the new packages. And if you want to see already installed packages, if you want to see, we can use the installed dot packages, which helps to see the already installed packages. So whenever we install any new package, if you want to access the function inside the package, we need to include the library of the package name, library of XLSX. For example, if we are install the packages, we need to include the package in the library. Then only we can access the function inside the package. And if we want to update any packages, we can use update dot packages. And any packages if you want to remove, so remove dot package, the respective package name we can provide. Okay, so like this we can execute. So these are all the standard codes. And let me tell you the top packages which is used in the day-to-day business with respect to big data analysis. The top packages were SQL DF, okay, and forecast. Then also PLYR, string R, and then lubridate, ggplot, and reshape 2. Let me explain one by one in detail. So when we go for SQL DF, SQL DF is a package which is used to integrate the SQL software. To integrate the SQL database, we can use so we can use a SQL DF. Okay, then the next thing, the next one is we can say forecast. Forecast is a package which is very much helpful for analyzing the predicting the futuristic values. If we want to predict the futuristic values, we use a forecast. Then PLYR, if we want to split the string, we use a PLYR. PLYR, and string R is used to handle the different types of string. And lubridate, it helps to handle the different formats of date we can handle. And ggplot2 is very much helpful for the data visualization, the pictorial way we can represent ggplot2. And reshape 2, in the entire data set, if we want to specifically, if we want to take the particular rows and columns, we use a reshape 2 package. So by using these packages, we can analyze the large volume of data. So far we discussed about why we need R, what is R, why we need R, and the installing the R Studio in the cloud environment, and directory settings, the top packages used in the R. All these we discussed. Let me show you some basics of how to analyze the data. So this is the console window. if you want to load any Excel file or a CSV file or any file, so with respect to the respective file extension, we need to install the packages. For example, if I want to load Excel file, okay, so in that case, I need to install the Excel package. Install dot packages. One minute. Let me just zoom on this window. Install dot packages Excel SX. It installing the package from the CRAN server. It helps to install the packages from the CRAN server. Install dot packages. Install dot packages Excel SX. Okay, so this packages is downloading from the CRAN. From the CRAN server, it just download. Once it is installed the package, we need to include the package in the library of XLSX. Okay, and if I want to load any file, so we can click the upload option. Upload. If I click choose file, and let me select the file name descriptive statistics. Okay, descriptive statistics, and if I click OK, the respective file gets loaded. And I can, so whenever we are accessing or analyzing the file, we try to copy the file name. Instead of typing the file name, just copy the file name, because R is a case sensitive programming language. Instead of capital S, if you type small s, will get the error. So to avoid that, we try to copy the file name. For example, I just click this checkbox, the file, Excel file checkbox, and I click rename and copy the entire file name. Just copy this and let me load the file. Data set equal to read.xlsx file name. Okay. And as you know very well, one Excel file we have multiple sheet. So which sheet we want to load? For example, sheet index equal to 1. Sheet index equal to 1 means first sheet. In that one Excel file, we have a number of sheets were available. In that, which sheet we want to load? So I want to load the first sheet. So in that case, I can use a sheet index equal to 1. Data set equal to read.xlsx, read.xlsx, the file name. 1 dot descriptive statistics, the sheet index equal to 1. The first sheet I want to load. If I want to load a second sheet, sheet index is 2. So in the sheet index, I should be caps. So once we loaded the file, then we need to attach the file in the R. Then only we can access the data inside the file. Attach. Once we attach, we can use the head function. Head function is used to print the first six records. If you want to see the first six record, we can use a head function. Or if you type a tail of data set, tail means the last six record, we can visualize whether we loaded the correct data set or not. We can verify whether we loaded the correct data set. A head is used to print the first six record. A tail is for last six records. If you want to print entire data set, then you can type print of data set. It print the complete data set. And if I want to do some basic analysis, like computing the mean, median, mode, and all, so let me copy this file, the current salary after 6 months and salary begin. Let me store it in my variable equal to, lesser than equal to, or equal sign, both are same, and my variable equal to C of the three variables I am storing. C means concatenation. If you combine more than one variable, we use C keyword. C is used to concat multiple variables. Current salary and after 6 months, salary begin. There are three variables I stored in this my variable one. Then yes apply of data set my variable comma mean. By print mean, we can find the average. We can find the average here. So the yes apply is used to print the result in the horizontal form. And in the entire data set, if you want to retrieve only the specific number of column, we can use yes apply. Data set of my variable comma mean, which means in the entire data set, particular set of column we can access. So data set of my variable comma mean. Mean is to find average. We can find median. Median is to find the middle value. And if you press up arrow, we'll get the previous code. Whatever code we type, we can get the previous code. And we can type SD. SD means standard deviation. Then variance to find the variation in the data set. Okay, mean is nothing but average. Median is to find the middle value. SD means standard deviation. What is the use of standard deviation? Standard deviation mainly used to find the consistency of the data. To measure the consistency, we use standard deviation. Okay, we use the consistency. Okay, and also we can use a summary function. Summary of data set of my variable. So the summary gives, in one shot you will get the complete summary of all the variable. There are three variable we can find. Min means minimum value. The minimum current salary in this company is 15,750. And max means maximum value. The maximum current salary is 1,35,000. The first quartile is 24,000. Median is 28,875. The mean is 34,420. and the third quartile is 36,938. So this is a summary function. Summary it gives the summarization of the particular column in one shot. So previously we did mean separately, we did mean function mean. So mean is 34,419. The same value only we got here also, right? Here also we got same value. Okay, mean, median, standard deviation and all. By using summary function in one shot, we can get all these result. Okay, and if you want to do the visualized format, whatever we got, if you want to see it in the pictorial form, we can also draw. For example, mm, let me show you the bar graph. Table bar equal to this I am storing in this variable. Table bar, we can see the mean value. Then there is a function name bar plot of table bar. So bar plot is a function name to draw the bar graph. So in this case, so table bar, where we can see the sapply function. Even there's a sapply, we can change it into lapply also to list out the value in the vertical form. And this one. So you can see the respective column name and the value. and bar plot table bar comma main equal to salary type. Okay, so we need to maximize this window. So that's why if it is minimize this not able to generate because I just increased the font. That's why. So here bar plot is a function name for generating the bar graph. So the table bar and main is nothing but the title of the graph. We can define salary type. You can type whatever you want. The color red. We can change the title also. For example, salary description, and we can also give it as down. Accordingly, it will generate. So this is the bar graph. Bar graph is nothing but it is a pictorial way we can represent. Instead of this, we can see the current salary is more. The average current salary is more, whereas the beginning salary is less. And after 6 months is mediating between these two values. This is the bar graph. Bar graph is used when x-axis is categorical and y-axis continuous variable. We use bar graph. Then, if you want to draw the histogram, there is a hist is a function, education. So histogram is a frequency distribution of the data. So in this company, the people who completed 12th grade, the most of the employees in this company is completed 12th grade. Then next to that, the college. Likewise, we can visualize. Even we can give some color also. Color as blue. Okay, so we can visualize. And the title is main equal to education. We can change the title of this graph. Okay, even we can give the X lab. X lab means X label. In the X label here, in the X axis, there is a variable name education. Okay, so we can change the label name. If we want to change, we can change also. Employee, for example, employee education. So here it is changed. So we can give the title, label, colors, and different ways we can visualize. This is a histogram, the frequency distribution. Okay. Also, we can draw the box plot. Previously, we drawn the bar graph. This is the box plot. box plot is the frequency. The box plot is to check whether any outliers are there or not. We can verify with the help of this. We can verify any outliers in the data set or not. Current salary. So we can see the x-axis is the job category, y-axis current salary, and we can check whether the data is normally distributed or not. We can verify. So in this box plot, we can see above the line or below the line any dots and bubbles are there. We call it as outliers. So these are all called outliers, and these are all the outliers. Above the line or below the line, any dots and bubbles, we call it as outliers. Outlier means extremely higher value is called outliers. Also, we can check whether the data is normally distributed or not. How to check normality? Um, Let me show you here. So the box plot represents like this. So this is the box plot. This is the box plot. This point is called minimum. And this is called minimum value. Okay, this is called maximum. And this is called first quartile. First quartile. This is called third quartile. This is called median. This is minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum. So if the line is a fall below the center, if the line fall below the center, which is positively skewed, which is positively skewed. If the line fall above the center, which is negatively skewed. If the line is center, which is zero skewed, which is normal distribution. Above the line, any dots and bubbles are there, we call it as outliers. Above the line or below the line. If you see here in this um, in this diagram, so here there are three outliers, whereas here there are more outliers. Because of that, when we have more and more outliers, the box size gets shrink. Compared to this, the second one, we have more outliers. So again, the box size get shrink. So when we have more and more outliers, the box size get shrinked. Okay. So this is the box plot to check whether the data is normally distributed or not. Also, we can find the outliers to check the normality, as well as we can find the outliers also we can find. So this is called box plot. Okay. We can draw the box plot histogram and even the line graph. For example, v equal to c of 14 comma 7 comma 21 5. So randomly I gave set of values, plot of v comma type equal to L. Okay, then color equal to red. Okay, so we got the line graph. Okay, if you want to change the type, instead of line, we can use a P. P means point, the point graph. If you want to see both the line as well as point, we can use a O. Okay, both the things, both line as well as point. If the line and the point get differentiated, we can change, instead of O, we can give B. So B gets differentiated. Then even you can use the S also. S means staircase, like this. Or H, histogram. It gives the histogram format. So by using plot function, we can visualize we can find the trend and patterns, we can visualize it. Okay. Large volume of data also we can analyze easier way. Okay. Like this, we can do the analysis in the visualized format. The next, let me explain about the market basket analysis concepts. So this is called MBA. MBA means market basket analysis. It is a association technique. Okay, association technique. In this, there are two different algorithms. One is a priori algorithm. Another is the MBA, market basket analysis. So the output of a priori algorithm only we can give input to MBA. Okay. So far, is it clear? Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So the next we'll discuss about the association rule. So association rule is a very much helpful to build the recommendation system. To build the recommendation system, we use a association rule. Okay. For example, I hope you purchased the products in Amazon or Flipkart, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if you purchase the product in Amazon or Flipkart, uh, so what happened if you buy one product in Amazon? Amazon recommends you the customer who buy this product, they can also buy these product also. Like this will get the recommendation. Through that, the customer can buy more products also. The customer who buy laptop, they can also give the recommendations that laptop bag or a mouse, external mouse or headset. The customer who buy mobile phone, they will also give the recommendation as the screen guard. Okay. Like this, we can get. So we'll get these type of recommendations are done with the help of association rule. Okay, association rule very much helpful to build the recommendation system. To build the recommendation system, we use the association rule. It is not just only in the e-commerce, not only in Flipkart or Amazon. Everywhere we need a recommendation system. For example, if you watch video in YouTube, okay, YouTube recommends you the customer who look into this video. Also, the YouTube suggests you these are all the suggested video for you. Like that, the YouTube gives the suggestion. So through that, the number of views gets increased. That is also done with the help of association rule. So not only this, even if you go to the LinkedIn application, okay, if you connect some people, okay, LinkedIn also recommends that these are all the peoples you can connect, right? Like this, so many applications. So nowadays, almost all the business applications implemented the recommendations. Okay, even if you buy some products and even if you order food in Swiggy or Zomato, also gives the recommendations. So the association rule is very much helpful to build the recommendation system. Through that, in the business aspects, the company achieve the cross selling. The cross selling is done with the help of association rule. Way back, the Amazon implemented association rule in their e-commerce website, in their website. Through that only they got the maximum sales. They massively applied the association rule in their applications. Okay, so through that they can achieve the more sales. All these done with the help of association rule. Association rule is very much helpful to build the recommendation system. So there are two methods in the association rule. One is a priori algorithm, another is MBA. So we'll discuss one by one in detail. The first one is the a priori algorithm. So association rule, before that, let me explain again association rule. Association rule is very much applicable in the transaction based analysis. And in this, it is very much used in the cross marketing, catalog design, and clustering, classification, basket data analysis. All these we can achieve with the help of association rule. So association rule is a very much helpful in the catalog design, cross marketing, clustering. All these we can apply. So there are three different terms we need to know very clearly. One is item. Item means product. Then transaction. It consists of set of items. The set of items is called the transaction. Then transaction database. Transaction database means the set of transaction is called a transaction database. So items means product. What are all the product purchased by the what are all the product purchased by the customer is called item. And the transaction means we can see the transaction means the set of products is called a transaction. The set of product is called a transaction. And the transaction database is nothing but, so when we say transaction database, uh, So when we say transaction database, so when we go for transaction database, it consists of the set of transaction is called a transaction database. Okay, the set of transaction is called a transaction database. So these are all the terms. Also, again, another two words, two terms used in the association rule. One is support, another is confidence. Support is nothing but probability. What is the probability that the customer will buy the particular product? What is the probability the customer buy the Colgate brush? That is called support. Support means what is the probability that the customer buy the Colgate brush? Confidence means the conditional probability. What is the conditional probability? What is the condition that the customer who buy Colgate brush also they can buy Colgate paste also? That is called confidence. So the support and the confidence. Support means the probability of buying the particular product is called support. Confidence means conditional probability of buying the combination of products. The customer who buy one product, what is the combination? What is the probability that they can buy another product? That is a combination. Confidence is nothing but conditional probability or combinations of products. So this is support and confidence. And also I will show you in the R, you will understand better. So a priori algorithm. There are two methods in this association rule. One is a priori algorithm, another is MBA. A priori algorithm means to find the frequently occurring combination of item sets is called a priori. A priori means to find the frequently occurring combination of item set, we can use the a priori algorithm. MBA means market basket analysis. To combine the fast moving product with the slow moving product, we can combine by using MBA. These are all the two methods in the association rule. Let me give some example for you to understand better. Okay, so can you take the pen and note? Just list it down 1 to 5. Okay, just we'll do one small exercise with this concept. Just take pen and note. Just list it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vertically, just list it down. Just list it down 1 to 5. Okay, so one means you can write it down milk. Okay, one means milk. You can write it down milk. Two, you can write it down as jam. Okay, one you can write it down milk. Okay, two, two is jam. Three, write it down as bread. Four, write it down wheat bread. Five, butter. So there are 5 products. Okay. Milk, jam, bread, wheat bread, and butter. So can you tell me what are all the product purchased by transaction ID 100? The transaction ID 100. What are all the product purchased by transaction ID 100?
Milk, bread, and wheat bread.
Right. What about transaction ID 300?
Milk,
Milk,
jam,
jam, bread, and butter.
Right. So we have the 4 transaction taken in this example. Totally, there are 4 transaction. Okay. So each transaction they purchased the set of products. We are going to find product wise. So which product purchased the least number of customers? Which product purchased the most number of customers? We can find the number of occurrences. If you look into out of these 4 transaction, how many transaction purchased bread? How many transaction purchased bread out of these 4? How many transaction purchased bread?
3 transactions.
So which are all the transaction ID?
100, 200, and 300.
Yes. So 100, 200 and 300. The bread, the number assigned as 3. Okay, so 3 is occurred in 100, 200 and 300. What about wheat bread? How many transactions having wheat bread?
1, sir. The first one.
So that is transaction ID 100.
100.
So here we have the 5 products. In this, the least number of occurrences is wheat bread. Wheat bread is the least number of occurrence. So what is a priori algorithm? A priori algorithm is to find the most frequently occurring combination of item set. If you want to find the most frequently occurring combination of item set, we use a priori algorithm. In that, we need to remove the least number of occurrences we need to remove. In this, the least number of occurrences is wheat bread. So we can remove from that list. Okay, the wheat bread we can remove from the list. So wheat bread we can remove. Okay, remaining we have 4 products, that is milk, jam, bread and butter. Okay, milk, jam, bread and butter. Now let me combine. So what I said a priori means to find the frequently occurring combination of item set. So not only the item set, not only the product, we need to find out the frequently occurring combination. Combination means more than one product. So in that case, so first we did one product. Let's combine two product. For example, the first product I can combine with the second. So that is 1, 2. Then 1, 3. Then 1, 5. Then 2, 3. 2, 5. Then 3, 5. So we get the 6 different combination. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5 and a 3, 5. We have the 6 combination. Okay. Now you can tell me how many transaction purchased. What is this 1 and 5? 1 means what?
Milk, sir.
So 5 means
Butter.
butter. So how many transaction purchased the milk and butter out of these 4 transaction?
Only one transaction.
So what is the transaction ID?
300.
300. Excellent. So what about the jam and butter? Jam and butter. How many transaction purchased the jam and butter?
3.
3. That is 2 and 5. The 2 and 5 is occurred in the 3 different transaction. So how we did here, the same way we can perform in the 2 combination, two products. In this, minimum number of occurrences is 1 and 2 and 1 and 5. So we can remove this combination. Remaining we have 4 combination: 1 3, 2 3, 2 5 and 3 5. So let me combine this. If you combine 1 and 2, first and second combination. So what is the combination? If I combine first and second, 1, 2 and 3, right? 1, 2, 3. If I combine first and third, what is the combination? 1, 2
2, 5,
and
5,
3 and
3 and
5.
5.
If I combine first and fourth, what is the combination?
1, 3 and
1,
5.
1, 3 and 5. If I combine second and third,
2, 3,
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5. Third and fourth, sorry, second and fourth,
Same one. 2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5. Third and fourth,
The same. 2, 3, 5.
same. Right. Now let's find out. 1, 2, 3. How many transaction is there? 1, 2,
1,
3. 1, 2, 3, 5.
1,
1, 3, 5.
1,
2,
1,
3, 5.
2, 3, 2.
2. So out of these 4 combination, these 3 combinations were only one occurrence. So we can remove. Remaining we have 2, 3, 5. So what is 2, 3, 5? 2, 3, 5 is,
jam, bread, and
so jam, bread and butter. Jam, bread and butter is the frequently buying combination in the supermarket. The more frequently buying combination is jam, bread and butter. Okay. So this is the association rule. With this, we can able to find, we can easily find the frequently occurring combination is jam, bread and butter is a frequently buying combination. So this is association rule. To find the frequently buying combination of item set, we use a priori algorithm. So here, how many transactions are there total? How many transaction in this example?
4,
4. How many products are there?
5.
5. So 4 transaction, 5 products we did manually. And also it takes around 15 minutes to identify the frequently occurring combination. But in real time scenario, it won't be the 4 transaction. For example, if you take Flipkart or Amazon, n number of transaction, lakhs of transaction, thousands of transactions happened in per day. Okay, in that case, it is very difficult to do the analysis manually. Or it not only the number of transaction, the number of products also more. In real time case, the product wise also more, and transaction wise also more. If that is the case, the normal way of computation is not possible. We can't do the normal way of computation. If that is the case, we need software, we need the programming language. That's why the R helps, or plays a major role to analyze the large volume of data. The complex data is also we can analyze in a easier way. Okay, let me show you. So hope you understand this example, the a priori algorithm.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So a priori algorithm, as I already said, to find the frequently occurring combination of item set. So if the customer who buy one product, they can also buy another product. If the customer who buy these two products, they can buy the third product also. Likewise, we can do the multi-level rules, multi-level association rule we can find. So it is very much helpful for building the recommendation system. To build the recommendation, we use association, a priori algorithm. The next thing, we use the MBA, that is market basket analysis. MBA means market basket analysis, which is nothing but combining the fast moving combination with the slow moving combination. We use MBA. For example, there is a supermarket. In that, 400 units of bread packet is there. 400 units of bread packet. Out of these 400 unit, 200 units were sweet bread packet. Total 400 bread packets. In that, 200 units were sweet bread. Another 200 units were wheat bread. Total 400 units. In that, 200 unit were sweet bread, another 200 is wheat bread. This is sweet bread packets. This is wheat bread. In this sweet bread, around 180 units were sold out. 180 were sold. Remaining, how many units are there?
20.
20 units. Whereas wheat bread, only 20 units were sold, because wheat bread won't purchase all the customer, only the specific customers only used to buy, like age old people or health conscious or diabetes patient only, they used to buy the wheat bread. 20 units were sold, remaining 180 units are in the stock. Okay, this is the status of after distributing the bread into the showroom after 10 days. Okay, every 15 days, once the suppliers supply the products, because the 15 days is the expiry time to sell that product. So this is the status of after 10 days. Okay, on the 10 days. So remaining there are 5 days are there. So do you think in remaining 5 days, the supermarket, the store is possible to sell 20 units in the 5 days? Out of 200 units, 180 units they sold in 10 days. Remaining 5 days, is it possible to sell 20 units?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is possible. So based on the sales pattern, we can say it is possible to sell 20 units. Whereas when it comes to wheat bread, so at the end of the 10th day, it sold only 20 units. Remaining 180 units are there. Do you think in the remaining 5 days able to sell 180 units?
No, sir.
No. So it is not possible. So in that case, so max to max, they may sell maximum level. I can say around 20 units they will sell. Remaining 160 units are there in the stock. So if it is crossed 15 days, if it is crossed, still the 160 units are there in the store, the customer won't buy because it is expired. And they should not keep it in the store also. The expired product should not keep it in the store. And the expired product, they can't take the return by the suppliers. The supplier won't take the return because this is a perishable products. The perishable products are not returnable. You may see in the showroom. You may see in the supermarket. Right. The perishable products are not returnable. No exchange. Because these are all perishable product. They can't return. So they need to sell remaining 5 days are there. They need to sell 180 units. They need to sell in 5 days. It is very difficult to sell 180 units in the 5 days. If they are keep it in the showroom, if they are keep it in the store, it will get wasted. If it is wasted, it will be the loss. Okay. So in that case, the store owner, they can't take 180 unit to their home to consume. They can't take it. 180 units, it is difficult to consume. And they can't give, the owner, they can't give freely to the customer also. They can't give freely to their employees also. Because they are not even achieved the break-even point. Break-even point means whatever amount they invested, they are not getting that. Only 20 units were sold. So that is end up with the loss. So how to control this? How to avoid this loss? How to avoid this loss? As we discussed already, we discussed the a priori algorithm. A priori algorithm means what? To find the frequently occurring combination of item set is called a priori algorithm. A priori means to find the frequently occurring combination of item set is called a priori. Okay. A priori means to find the frequently occurring combination. So in this case, so in the previous example, which is the frequently buying combination? What are all the products we identified? Jam, bread, and butter.
Butter.
Right. So these three products only most of the customer they bought. The frequently buying combination is jam, bread, and butter. So now we need to combine. This is the fast moving combination. So we need to make one combo. So jam, bread, and butter along with wheat bread. If you buy these four products, the total price is 180 rupees. So because of the offer, we are selling in 160 rupees. So 20 rupees is off. Only limited period is offer. Like that, there are so many advertisement. You may seen so many catchy word in the stores, supermarket, showrooms are there. So actually, they are not giving any offers. They are not giving any discount. They are pushing the product in the market. So in that case, what happened? They are pushing the wheat bread in the to the customer. Through that, the customer also getting some benefit. Okay, but the owner is, instead of getting loss, at least they can achieve break-even point, which means whatever amount they invested, at least they will get that amount. For example, one packet price is 25 rupees, means they can get at least that amount. The base amount they will get. Instead of getting profit, at least they can achieve break-even point. No profit, no loss concept. So that's way it helps the MBA, market basket analysis, to combine the fast moving product with the slow moving product is called MBA. So various aspects it is very much used in the real time scenario. Okay, if you go to some supermarket or showrooms and all, some 4 product combo, 5 product combos are there. So if you look into the combo, any one product, at least any one product, you may not use it very frequently. You may require very rarely you will use. You may not use it very frequently. So if you bought that product, that will be the dead stock in your house. Okay, so these type of things are done with the help of association rule. These are all the business strategy. So MBA, market basket analysis, is a business strategy to increase the sales, to avoid the loss. Okay, that's why we use market basket analysis. So when we go for market basket analysis, first we need to apply a priori algorithm. The output of a priori algorithm only we can give input to MBA, market basket analysis. First we need to identify which is the frequently buying combination, which is the least frequently buying. So we can combine fast moving with the slow moving concept is MBA. Even this market basket analysis is very much helpful for the new product introduction. For example, have you heard about the Colgate Weight Shakti, the toothpaste? You may seen the actress Jyotika also there in that ad. Um,
Yes, sir.
right. So if the Colgate introduced the Colgate Herbal Weight Shakti separately, if they introduce, the people won't buy. So initially what they did was, so the frequently buying combination is Colgate brush and paste. In that combo, they introduced the small packet, the small sachet they introduced. So
May I ask a question, sir?
yes, yes,
Sir, in Flipkart, we see the grocery, Flipkart grocery, we sometimes have seen, sir, 1 rupees they are giving. If we buy 1,000 rupees product, they will give 1 rupees, one coffee
correct.
bottle or while 1 rupees. Is this example
Yes.
of MBA, sir?
Yes, definitely. So they are pulling you to acquire that discount. That is also done because they won't sell whichever is a frequently by selling product. They won't keep it in that basket. Okay, so
sir.
some product is not moving fast. Some product is a dead stock in their inventory. So those things and all, they will keep it in the 1 rupee, or they can also set the target. If you buy 699 rupees or 999 rupees, some target is there. Through that, you will get that product. So at the end, they will get some profit, they will get some sales, they will get some profit also. Through that, the customer is pushing to buy that combination, to the combo. Those are all the business strategy, which is the outcome of MBA, market basket analysis. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes. So even the item popularity, new product introduction also, we can use a MBA. So Colgate Weight Shakti, the frequently buying combo is Colgate brush and paste. In that, they introduce one small packet. If they like, if the customer who liked that new herbal product, this next time they separately they will buy the herbal product. So that is and all done with the help of MBA, market basket analysis. And in this association, in this a priori algorithm, is we are executing in the R by using the package name called A rules. A rules is a package name. A rules means association rules. By using this package, we are executing this code. Now I am going to take one example. I will show you in R. I will show you in the Excel. In that, totally there are around 9,835 transactions are there, the customer transaction, out of which 169 products are there, different product, 169 product, 9,835 transactions are there. We are going to find which is a frequently buying combination, which is the least frequent. All this, let me show you practically in R. One minute. Let me load. So first, let me upload this file. There is a file name called groceries.xlsx file. Okay, if you want to open this, so can show you here. So these are all the different transactions, the customer transactions. You can see totally around, you can see these many transactions are there. Total 9,835 transactions. Okay. First, let me load this data set. So how to load the data set? If you want to load the data set, we use dataset.xlsx. So before that, okay, let me load dataset equal to read.xlsx and the file name. As I already said, we should always copy the file name because it is a case sensitive programming language. We can copy the file name, comma, sheet index is 1. I just loaded the data set. Once I loaded the data set, I can attach dataset equal to read.xlsx, file name groceries dot attach dataset. Then even if you want to see head of dataset, it will see the first 5 record. first 5 record. Okay. So first I just loaded the data set, attached the data set. Then let's perform the association rule. So in this, if we want to perform the association rule, first we need to install the package. A rules. A rules is a package name. A rules means association rule. And once we installed the package, then we need to include the package in the library. A rules. Okay, so installed the package, include the package in the libraries also. Then so I'm writing the rules. Rules equal to a priori of data set, comma, parameter equal to list of support. Support equal to 0.001. Support is 0.001. Confidence equal to 0.8. So that is 0.001. That is 99.9%. So which product is occur? And also the particular product which is occur, we need to find the combination. The customer who buy Colgate brush, what is a possibility that 80%, what is a possibility they can buy another product? That is confidence. So rules, I am defining the rules is a priori. A priori is a function name to find the frequently occurring item set. In this, the data set, the Excel file, and rules, the parameter is the two condition. Support is going to be 0.001, 99.9% which product is buying. So if the customer who buy one product, what is the possibility that 80%, what is the possibility they can buy another product? That is a rule I defined. And in this rule, I got the result as, so totally there is around 9,834 transaction, out of which I got around 62 combinations, 62 rules, 62 combinations we found. Okay, let's find out. Let's see which are all the combination. I will show you. So this is the rules. Then options of digits equal to 2, which means the support value need to print only 2-digit number. Then I can see the rules. What are all the rules combinations generated? Rules of 1 to 5. The first 5 combination. So this is the first 5 combination I got. the rules of 1 to 5, the first 5 combination. Okay. Now, if I do the summary of entire rules. So this is a summary. So total, how many rules generated? In total, how many rules? 62 rules, right? In the 62 combination, how many combinations were 3 products? 3 products, how many combination? There are 3 set. One is 2 combination, 3 combination, and 4 combination. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many combination is there in the 4 products? How many combination? Total, how many combinations are there? 62, right? 62. So 2 combination. How many combinations are there? 2 products.
5
Five.
combinations.
3 products.
54 combinations.
54.
4 products.
3.
3.
3. So the 62 rules is distributed into 5, 54, and 3. If you add, you will get 62. Okay. So this is the way it is distributed. Now, can we say this is the most frequently buying combination? Can we say the first one is, this is the first 5 rule? Can we say this is the most frequently buying combination? So we can't say. Why? Because the confidence level is 87. 87% only this combination were purchased. So we need to get 100%. So in that case, we need to do the sorting by descending order. By using the confidence value, we need to make the descending order. How to do the sorting? Let me redefine the rule. Rules equal to sort of. Previously we defined the rules. The rules, sorting the rules, decreasing by true on what basis? By using confidence. So the column name is confidence, right? So the same column name we can paste it here. Okay. Now I did the sorting. Now inspect of rules of 1 to 5. Okay. 1 to 5, which means first to 5 rule. See that the confidence is having 1. 1 means 100%, which means the customer who buy this product, they can also 100% they can buy this product also. This is the top 5 combination. If you find top 10 combination, instead of 5, you can give 10. So we get 10 combination. If you want to see all the combination, you can remove. Only you can keep rules. Then you will see the all the 62 combination you can see. In the first combination, the confidence is more, whereas in the last combination, the confidence is less. the confidence value get decreasing because we did the sorting. So first one is the most frequently buying combination. Last is the least frequently buying combination. Likewise, we can define the rules. This is called the a priori and MBA. Okay, it is very much used in the different business aspects. So manually, it is very difficult. So through the programming, we got easily. Within 5 to 10 minutes, we identified. Okay, so that's the power of our programming, our software. It is massively used in various business. It is very much helpful to automate the business, to minimize the human being interventions. We can automate the business in various domains, not only in the e-commerce, everywhere it is used. Okay, so in this session we discussed about the R and the basics of R, visualizing the R data, and the market basket analysis. All this we discussed. Okay, so it is very much used. Okay, for example, you are going to the restaurant along with your family. Okay, so you are planning to order naan, butter naan. Along with the butter naan, what you will order if you are veg? So the most of the people prefer to order paneer butter masala. This is the frequently buying combination. But when you go to the restaurant, by looking into the menu card, so butter naan, paneer butter masala, along with there is the coke in the combo. So what we will do? So instead of buying separately, if you go to the combo, we get a discount also, we get additionally Coke also. But we don't have preference to buy the Coke. But through the combo, we are the customer tempting to go for the combo. Through that, they are pushing the product in that, the pushing the Coke into the customers. So these are all the business strategy to increase the sales. These are all called the cross selling, which is achieved with the help of a priori and the association rule. So various aspects we can use. Okay, so that is all about this session, and hope you acquired the knowledge on this session and enjoyed the session and learned the session, I hope. Any doubts, you can go ahead. How was the session? Can share your feedbacks, and can also go ahead your doubts.
Dear participants, you have any doubt? Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable information. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Gokula Priya, you there? Gokula Priya? Yes. So there's one question before that, Gokula Priya, once again. In the chat box, sir.
Yes.
Can individual purchase this software?
Yes, it is a free software only, right? It is a free. We can download in the freely. There is no license required. You can create the login account in the cloud, and we can access. So even we can download the software. Our studio software is available for free.
Yes. Yes, Gokula Priya, go ahead.
Thank you for all the learning that you have provided us today, sir. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful 5 days national level faculty development program and to brush up all our thoughts about the program. On the first day, we had Dr. Tina Bharati, Assistant Professor in Indian Institute of Management, who had the session on the topic Writing a Literature Review, Systemic Literature Review, wherein Dr. Tina explained about the basic concepts of systemic review, its types, how to do a systemic review, along with various articles that helped us understand the concept thoroughly. On the second day, we had Dr. Kashi Lingam, a professor of finance, business analytics, and business law, who had the session on topic SPSS, cluster analysis and discriminant analysis, who elaborately explained and made us practically understand the concepts of it. On third day of the program, we had Dr. Fazlul Nizar, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science from University of Madras, who had the session on the topic Scholarly Writing and Research Proposal Writing, wherein she explained us all about the impact of literature review, how to write an abstract, selection of journal, how to overcome plagiarism, and how to approach the editor with the letter of the writing, and how to handle rejection. On the fourth day of the FTP, we had Dr. Kasi Lingam sir again, who is the professor of finance, business analytics, and business law. He explained us on the topic factor analysis, EFA and CFA, advanced SEM with A-mails. In factor analysis, he spoke about grouping the various options available in it, like ratio, score, options, and everything about that. Then about cluster analysis from basic diagram creation to rotation. On fifth day, that is today, we had Dr. Dinesh Babu, who explained us all about the concepts of R, different flavors of it, how to install it on our desktops, understanding RStudio, and installing packages and libraries in RStudio. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest for today, Dr. Dinesh Babu, Managing Director of Brainswig, Edutech Private Limited. I'm grateful to all the committee members. And I'd like to conclude with a quote. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter, but to live by them. I'd like to thank all the enthusiastic participants for your cooperation and interest towards the development program. We are grateful for all your efforts and involvement towards this session on all the 5 days. We have had 78 academicians and research scholars from various universities and institutions all across India, and 37 in-house faculty members and research students, adding up to 115 participants who are active for all the past 5 days. We appreciate your effort and thirst to learn and thrive. We are glad that we could organize this development program, which has been a great success. The link for feedback, attendance, and a test regarding the past 5 day session is provided in the chat box. I kindly request everyone to take a few minutes, provide the answers to the requested questions so that you will be receiving an e-certificate to your registered email address within 10 days. Thank you for being a part of this program and have a great weekend ahead.
Thank you, Gokapriya. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all.